Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. Let me know in the comments, who said that phrase? What TV show? It's going to be an interesting video, guys. Welcome back. Very interesting video today. Where do I start and where do I end? Where do you want me to begin with this? You want me to understand other drivers, what they're going through? Yeah, I understand exactly what other drivers are going through. Very clearly. There's an angry vibe in the air this year. Definitely. The fact that while we're doing this type of work that we're doing, why we can't have an easy or let's say a smooth day. Why is that? Why it's like impossible not to have a smooth day, a normal day for what we're doing. All right, let's begin with number one. These people out there where you're driving out in traffic, they need to be retested for their driver's license. Period. End of discussion. No debate. They can't drive for shit. Bunch of goobers. They driving like a bunch of goobers. Delaying the deliveries, delaying everybody else in traffic. You're sitting there, you're behind this goober or goobers, because there's many of them. The light turns green and then just sit there. We got deliveries to make. Orders are being delayed. Now we got goobers adding even more to the delay of these deliveries. They cannot drive for shit. That's number one. Number two will be the merchants. I mean, let's add more to the fire, more gasoline. Jersey Mike's, yeah, I'm putting you on blast, Mr. Jersey Mike's. This is the third time. I'm sitting there, I'm not seeing any good offers. So finally I get a good offer. After 30 minutes of waiting, you get to Jersey Mike's, you walk in, you don't see any customers, the workers are just standing around, and all you hear is this: oh, we don't have any bread, we're not making any orders. So I told them, did you inform the customers at least? Did you inform DoorDash or Uber Eats? Oh, there's no way for us to inform Uber Eats or DoorDash. We don't know how to do that. Okay, but you have your own website, which is your own company, the Jersey Mike's website, that you do have control over, where you can inform a supervisor or manager and tell them that, post it on the webpage, this location, this particular store, that we ran out of bread, we're not going to be making orders. We can't make any orders because we ran out of bread. What's the main thing that they have at Jersey Mike's? Without the bread, you don't have anything. You can't make a sandwich, right? How do you run out of bread? 3 times. This is the 3rd time. So that's number 2. Number 3 is this. When you cancel the order, who's going to get the whammy? Instead of Jersey Mike's getting the whammy, you, the delivery driver, is going to get the shenanigans and the whammy. Cancellation is going against you. There you go. Especially when it's Uber Eats. At least with DoorDash, you can kind of figure out a way not to get the cancellation or get hit with the cancellation. But Uber Eats, you're automatically getting hit with cancellation. So that's number 3. Number 4, Let's get to number 4. You call the DoorDash driver support number. I don't know what's going on in your markets, but this is what's going on here in my market. You call the DoorDash driver support number. An automated voice comes on. This number is no longer being serviced for this purpose. They changed it. Same thing with Uber Eats. You call the Uber Eats driver support number. Same shit. You can't do it like that anymore. You have to go through what the app, with the buttons on the app. The little bars that they have inside the app. You click on that and it takes you to chats now. They don't want you communicating with them on the phone. You're going to be sitting there forever trying to get your message through. There you go. Let's get to number 5. With DoorDash, when they send you a stacked order, well, actually, no. Sometimes it happens with stack, and sometimes when they put an add-on for a shop and deliver. Okay? The way DoorDash had it, when they send you 2 customers together for shop and deliver, it was set up, that was a recent fix that they did. I think it's last year, where if you got 2 customers, you can make the order at the same time for both customers. And it will say customer A and customer B. And at the same time, you can shop for both customers. And in the cart, just want to make sure you put customer A over here and customer B on the other side. You separate it. And at the same time, you're cashing out both customers. They changed that too. Now that you have a stacked order or an add-on for shop and deliver, they want you to shop for the first customer, go to the cashier, pay for it with the card, bag it, and now that you have everything in the cart, now you have to go back. You already went through the register for the first, now you're going to start for the second customer. We're going backwards. Wait a minute, DoorDash. You had it where we can shop at the same time for both customers. Why did you make it worse? Why are you guys a bunch of goobers? Why am I angry? There you go. You guys want more added to this? How much more can I add into this? Reasons why delivery drivers are angry for the most stupidest shit that's going on in the gig economy. A parrot can run the gig economy better than DoorDash and Uber Eats and the rest of them.
Let the birds out, chirp.
There you go. There it is. They're all a bunch of goobers. They're a bunch of goobers. Period. And on top of that, the icing on top of all this, they don't want a tip. Customers don't want a tip on top of that. Bunch of goobers themselves. All this crap that we got to go through, and you're not getting a tip. They want you to go 10 miles for $2. There's that icing on the cake. Now, you guys remember years ago, I think it's been more than 3 years. More than 3 years ago where I made the video. I think I took it down. I took all the old videos down. But for those who remembered, I made a video where I showed about the cups when it's like a milkshake or a coffee like from Starbucks or like a donuts, or if it's a milkshake, and they'll have those dome covers and there'll be a hole on top. Be a hole to put the straw in, but a big hole. And anything can go in there. Debris can go in there, dust, germs, bugs, you name it. You don't give anybody, especially a delivery driver that's doing a delivery service, you cannot serve that the way it is like that. It's not healthy. It's a health risk. It's a health hazard. I made the suggestion that the dome covers, the dome, I'll show you a video, where it has a hole on top, it should be completely covered. It should be all one piece. Instead of having a hole, just be all in one piece. Or put that little cross mark, just like they have on the regular lids. Little cross mark, which is still covered, you just got to push the straw through. Make the domes like that as well. But no, they want to make the domes with an opening that all kinds of shit can go in there, and you have to leave it at the door. Especially summertime, you got bees and flies all over the fucking place. Mosquitoes. And you're leaving the food outside because it says leave it at the door. And who knows how long that cup is going to be sitting like that there. It could be sitting out there for 5 minutes. All kinds of shit is inside the fucking shake. And after so many years, they finally fixed it. They finally fixed it. Here's the video. Now, you guys remember I made an old video where I talked about how they used to give us the milkshakes with the opening on top where you can have flies go in there and everything, that they need to make it full without the hole. Well, this is what all the merchants are doing now. They have a seal, a safety seal, a sticker that they start putting on all the merchants where they have these cups with the domes that have a hole in it. I mean, how long did it take to figure this out? But Dino was right when he was talking about this stuff and people were like brushing it off the side. Well, all millions of merchants are doing this now. They're putting a sticker on top where the hole is. You can't deliver something with a hole in it. We're driving this shit, you know, debris go in there. Flies can go in there. Mosquitoes, dust, particles, everything. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to figure this out. Now they're doing this now. There you go. There it is. There it is. Which is more expensive. They could have made the domes to begin with without the hole. Just completely cover it with a little cross on top. So they don't have to invest in stickers. So what they did, they kept making the domes the way it is. That was the solution. Keep making the domes the way they are with the hole, and then we'll make millions of stickers for all the merchants in the United States to put a cover on it. A plastic sticker on it to cover the hole. They finally figured it out. I figured it out 3-4 years ago. They just finally figured it out, now they fixed it. Goobers. Goobers to the left, goobers to the right. And here's some more. You guys seen the recent events that went down in Washington, D.C., the White House, with Mr. Zelensky, President Zelensky from Ukraine. Another goober. Where was the most money that was spent? The reason we have inflation and economic chaos was because the wasteful spending of money. Billions and trillions of dollars being wasted on all these programs. But where did most of the money go? You guessed it, Ukraine. The biggest chunk out of this whole mess went to Ukraine. And we didn't even get a thank you from the bastard. He was dictating Trump what to do. He was telling them how they're supposed to feel, how they're supposed to conduct themselves, and what he wants. And being an asshole in the White House. And Trump told them up straight. It doesn't look like you want peace. I'm sorry. It doesn't look like you're not holding the cards. You're not holding the cards. Your country is level. You're in no position to make demands. You're in a position to say, this is not going to work or it's going to work. That's why you're here. Billions and billions of dollars to send to this bastard. And he was supposed to sign a mineral deal. He did not even sign that. Maybe in the future, but right now he didn't even sign that either. There you go. Another goober. You want to talk about being angry. And this freaking guy Zelensky, he's becoming angry in the White House. Why are you angry? You know how many millions of Americans are suffering because of this shit? The prices have skyrocketed. People cannot make good, decent offers out there because people don't have money to tip. The economy is shot. Inflation is skyrocketing prices. Customers are going out to eat instead of ordering deliveries to save money. We're all suffering from this, and we don't get not even a thank you from Goober Zelensky of Ukraine. Not even a thank you. And dictating to Trump what's going to work or what he needs to do. No, you don't tell the president nothing. The president can just walk out and say, we're done with you. You're on your own. Then what? The audacity. The audacity. Americans paid for this to get the shaft. In the end, we all got the shaft. Every single American out there, well, I won't go that far, that every single, with the exception of these leftists, they made tons of money. They pulled an early retirement scheme. They're allocating money overseas. Some of that money goes into Swiss bank accounts so they can get their Maseratis and their mansions here in the United States. Because it's hard to trace the money once you send it overseas. It goes from one bank to another bank, from one country to another country. They created some charity organizations. Makes it hard to trace the money. The money will go to South Africa. Then from there it gets funneled to Asia. Then it gets funneled to Australia. Then it gets funneled to Europe. Good luck trying to trace where it all ended up. Good luck. So we're getting the whammies from everything. Everybody's being a goober this year. A goober. And we got a lot of goober Americans out there, instead of saying thank you for showing us the fraud, for showing us the corruption, they want more of it. They're angry at Trump and Elon Musk because they love the corruption. They love it. They love the stealing. Just like DOORDASH. They go hand in hand with the system. They're brother and sister. There you go. Why am I angry? No, there's a lot of angry drivers out there, trust me. I'm not the only one. There you have it. We got goobers on every level. You name it. We're surrounded by goobers on every level. And there's way too many of them. Way too many goobers. Every division, every level, every section, they're full of them. That's why everything is running the way it's running. Like shit. You get it now? And all the drivers are asking for is a regular day. It doesn't have to be a great day. Just a normal day. You can't have that. You just can't. You can't have a normal day. Period. Goobers and shenanigans and drama. Constantly. Every day. Nobody understands or learn or want to act normal anymore. Just pissing off the whole world. That's all they like to do. Pissing off everybody. So there you have it in a nutshell. There it is. I'll leave everything else up to you guys in the comments. You let me know. Can you see why people are angry out there? Why a lot of drivers are angry out there? There you go. Companies don't even know how to conduct themselves. They just don't. They don't know how to run a business, man. They just don't. No professionalism, no transparency, no nothing. No nothing. And high expectations. And foolish expectations. Bunch of goobers themselves. Enough said. Catch you guys later.